Scorpios, we're starting a new horoscope segment. It's brief, it's general, it's something I'm trying out. Let me know what your feedback is, okay? So I've read a lot of things about your horoscope this month, but what stuck out is the new moon on the 28th warns against repeating secrets. You'll make a powerful enemy after revealing privileged information. So if someone is probing you for answers, block their calls, ignore their emails. You're under no obligation to shed light on this situation. The truth will be revealed in the right time. Therefore, maintain your vow of silence because you'll be rewarded for your discretion. Now, as a Scorpio, you like to stay by yourself quite a bit because mixing and making small talk with people you've never met does not appeal to you. Often those situations drain you. But up until September 23rd, you'll have a lot in common with the people you meet. In fact, some of the events you attend might be connected to the work you do. Now, according to the Astro Twins, use the first 3 weeks of the month to polish your social media profiles because a lot of people are watching you. The twins, however, suggest that you will begin to power down from September 23rd on when the sun slips into Libra and in your 12th house of closure, healing, and rest. I hope you enjoyed your brief horoscope. Let's begin your reading. Hey Scorpios, how do you do? We are slowly breaching upon Scorpio season. Not quite, not quite. But we're slow. I went to Cracker Barrels yesterday and they had Christmas trees up. I said, what the hell? So Scorpio, the very first oracle card we have comes from The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatie, in case you want to get your own copy. And I feel like the first card is so appropriate for you because it's called Being Lovable. And for some reason, I feel like a lot of people are going to see how lovable you are. Because of your sensitivity, it makes you extraordinarily sensitive to other people's feelings because you feel so deeply. Now, people may not know that about you. They may just think you're a nice person because they don't know anything about Scorpios. This could be at the work front. Okay, I see a bakery for some reason. I see a factory. I see Costco or something that looks like that. But it could be anybody. I'm just saying these are the energies that I'm seeing right now. You are lovable, Scorpios. You have a lot of traits that people deem kind. And that's one of your major traits, is that many of you are kind for reasons that I just explained. Because you feel deeply, you understand what it's like to hurt. And you're not trying to hurt anybody. And you're trying to be the very best person that you can be. But you know darkness does exist. And I'm happy that you know that because this person that you're dealing with is real dark, but we're going to talk about that later. Right now, what the Oracle wants you to know is that whatever's going on, your astral twin said something is happening in Mars, being in Virgo. It only goes there every 2 years, and it's in the 11th house. And the way it's affecting you is that it's making you more social. Or people are going to be drawn to you. So it looks like in the month of September, during this time of you networking, you probably will be spending time with kindred spirits all the way up until the 23rd. You may start working with like-minded people. And interestingly enough, in your general read, you got the Three of Cups. And that's why the Three of Cups came, because of this type of connectedness that's going to be happening into the 23rd. And a lot of people are going to deem you lovable. Look at all those hearts on those cards. Look at all those hearts. Different races, different nationalities, different sectors, different people from different walks of life are just going to think, maybe even in your social media, that you're a really kind, nice, considerate person. A person who is authentic and who's genuine, who's not trying to hurt anybody, but just wants to make a genuine emotional connection. People are going to see your beauty and recognize it and look past your faults. And this is happening up into the 23rd, okay? Because the 23rd on, you probably are going to be chilling around the house more. You know, you're going to go into this rest place. when the sun gets into Libra. For some reason, that's what I read. Today, I will tell myself that I'm lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. All right. All right. It says just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that work doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, deep, 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 deeply. But I can still love. I am still loved, and therefore I am lovable. So the next oracle comes from, the title of the next oracle is Blessed Be. And the card that I pulled for you was a blessing to ease loneliness. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. This blessing is for you when you feel alone. Let there be that call, that note, that memory that comes forth to remind you of your innate worthiness. Let there be that smile from a stranger or touch from a kind hand that lets you know that you are loved and you are not alone. Let serendipity come to you, guiding you to chance meetings or places where music plays and people move and the gathering is undemanding of you, yet surrounds you with the quality of inclusion. Let the loneliness begin to break. Let it break. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let the loneliness begin to break. Let the loneliness begin to break like clouds slowly moving apart, and the great heaviness of isolation begin to be lightened. And the great heaviness of isolation began to be lightened by loving companions. One more time. And the great heaviness of isolation began to be lightened by loving companions. All right, Scorpios, I hope you enjoyed your oracle reading. Let's get down to your monthly September general reading. Scorpios, thank you so much for coming in. Number one, hi, Scorps. I love you guys. You guys know that I do. So I was doing some research on Scorpios, and it said that they like the truth. They like it's straight with no chaser. So straight with no chaser, Scorpio, your person gets the moon. Your person is dark. We've had this conversation before, okay? Your person is dark. Either your person is dark or they're experiencing a lot of darkness. And when I say your person is dark, I'm saying that they could be a witch. They could study the dark arts. They could have a dark side that could potentially be dangerous if triggered in the wrong way. Or they could simply be going through a dark time right now. Dark thoughts, dark feelings, dark emotions, dark impulses, and I mean some real dark impulses. They could have raging hormones. Something or someone, it could be you, has your person feeling overwhelming feelings of terror, loss, loneliness, emptiness. The moon is also related to Cancer. This is Cancerian energy. Cancer rules the house of home and family. The moon in Spanish is Luna, and Luna is short for lunacy. So your person could be a lunatic or a fucking ticking time bomb. Your person could be an outcast, a black sheep in their family. They could have suffered from profound abandonment issues, deep loneliness, or all the above. The moon is also associated with the mother and with secrets. This may be a well-guarded secret, but you remind them of their mother. And well, we marry our mothers and our fathers, you know that. Therefore, you're very important to them. So breaking a bond with you feels like breaking a bond with their mother. So I don't care how this person acts or how they try to front, you're very important to them. I don't know, Scorpio, I have to admit, I really respect your person. This could be your energy too, because energies are interchangeable, but someone is taking responsibility for their darkness. Look how the Hermit is shedding a light on the moon. The Hermit indicates that your person is in a period of soul searching, self-reflection. They're taking time alone to gain a deeper understanding of themselves. They could have removed themselves from the daily grind in order to discover their true spiritual self, contemplate their existence, their direction in life, their values. They could be isolating or withdrawing into themselves in order to recover from some type of difficult situation. Okay? Because this is a major arcana, so it's pretty serious. Also, the Hermit is wise and mature and knowledgeable, so it may be an indication of someone seeking the services of, I don't know, a counselor or a psychiatrist. Now, in a love context, if you're single, the Hermit Tarot card represents coming out of the other side of a period of loneliness and solitude that may have been needed in order to recuperate from a past heartbreak or bad breakup. You'll soon be ready for a fresh start. Now, if you're in a relationship and you're getting the Hermit, you and your person, you guys spend just too much time apart and you guys are too focused on doing your own thing than spending quality time together. The next card here is the Two of Wands, and I love this card because this is your person weighing their options and deciding with their intuition which choice is going to be best for them regarding how to deal with their dark emotions. This could be how to deal with separation from you. I don't know what's going on in your person's life to cause them to have these really strong feelings of loneliness, emptiness, darkness, and pain. And again, Scorpio, this energy could be interchangeable. This could be you, but someone is really going through an emotional, inferno right now. Okay, but somebody is weighing their options and they're deciding with their intuition which choice is best for them in regards to dealing with this. Somebody, like I said, is in a lot of emotional pain. It's pretty intense. So I just kind of feel by the week's end, somebody will have implemented some type of adult choices that will reduce the depth of pain that they're in. And with the moon in Virgo, they may actually write a list. These are the things that I can do to help my emotions. I can meditate. I can become an Episcopalian. I can eat better. I can, all these things that they can do to help their emotions. I can go see a counselor. I can stop eating sugar. I can talk to a friend. I can do boxing, whatever. Now, as a result of your person taking responsibility of their dark emotions and weighing their options and implementing choices, we get the Death card. Transformation takes place. Transformation takes place as a result of them exercising their options and implementing them. I feel like the Knight of Wands, which is underneath the Death card, to me, now this is how I'm interpreting it. This may sound crazy, but I feel like something that was hanging around inside of them that was dark or demonic is finally rushing out of them, and then they become a changed person, right? Able to give and receive in a relationship. Something emotional is really going on with your person, and we have 4 major arcanas to describe your person. So they're going through deep transformations that has nothing to do with you. These are old wounds, but you could have triggered them, but you're very important to them because you're on the same wavelength as their mother. You remind them of their mother, and people marry their mothers. They haven't given up on you, but it looks like they are moving towards transformation, being healed, becoming victorious. They're getting a lot of attention. They're giving a lot of attention to themselves. And it looks like by the month's end, they're not going to be as selfish as they used to be. You see, they're pouring out just selfishness, alcoholism, and codependency. And instead, they're in a place where they want to give and they want to receive. So your person's heart is opening up. They still want to hold on to you, Scorpio. They don't want to let you go. It's a secret, though. This person has a lot of secrets. Mainly, their secret is how attached to you they truly are, but try to hide it. You remind them of their mother. I keep telling you that. Like, there's a real deep bond here. Okay, so Scorpios, the next energy is coming in as the Four of Wands reverse. When the Four of Wands is right side up, it speaks about a public recognition of a relationship. When it's reversed, it could talk about a relationship being in secret, especially with the Moon card here. Okay, so somebody could be in a secret relationship with someone who has a primary relationship with someone else. All right. Another definition of the Four of Wands reverse. Well, when the Four of Wands is right side up, it's a public acknowledgement of some type of achievement. When it's reversed, it's a private acknowledgement of some type of achievement. So you could have reached a goal weight or saved $300. Maybe you finally getting a house. Now, when the Four of Wands is reversed, it also talks about family problems or conflicts in the family or conflicts with the house, a purchase of a home or home improvement issues that need to be done. Could be kind of minor, though, because the Four of Wands is a pretty strong card, whether it's reversed or right side up. So I feel like there's a lot of love here. We see the Seven of Swords next to the Four of Wands. And as many of you know, tarot cards are meant to be read in groups together. So we have the Seven of Swords, which is a foe of the Four of Wands, walking directly into its energy of imbalance and some type of deception and lies or betrayal. Someone tried to deceive you, but it looks like you found out about it. They didn't get away with their lies, or they didn't get away with their attempt to try and deceive or betray you. I feel like there was some type of deception or attempt to deceive you or betray you, or they actually did with the Five of Swords, and it left somebody feeling some kind of way. And it left somebody feeling like they were defeated by what someone did. It could have been in written form, okay, because we have the swords here. It could have been with words. But there was some type of action with the wands here that was done that could have caused a lot of damage if the Scorpio had not intervened and protected him or herself. Now, a lot of you are going to be starting new jobs in September with the Ace of Wands here, okay? Others of you are unemployed and you're feeling bad that you don't have any work and you're beating yourself up and you have a lot of anxiety around work. Some of you are just working in the midnight hours, okay? Some of you are really strongly affected, some of you are really strongly affected by this Seven of Swords energy and this betrayal energy here, okay? It got you feeling some kind of way. Some of you are coming into September just kind of maybe feeling a little blah, blah, feeling some kind of way, not feeling the best that you could possibly feel. But I have good news for you. You're going to have reason to celebrate. This is Mars in Virgo, which transits every 2 years. And it talks about how Scorpios or how, well, yeah, it said something about being in your 11th house. But I feel like what this is saying is you have a baby to celebrate, friendships, groups, like-minded people. You're going to be connected with people, laughing, sharing your life with people, feeling emotionally fulfilled by the end of the month. So whatever funk that you're in, it's like you're going to completely be out of that funk by the end of the month, because there's offers that are coming to you, different choices that are available to you for you to make. Okay, and it looks like finally, as you come out of September, you enter the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. This is like mid-September on. You're gonna come out of this funky, can't sleep at night. I'm really hurt about this betrayal. I thought it was gonna be one way, but now it's something else. It's just getting worse. The pain is not stopping. I don't know what to do about it. Eventually, you're gonna be smiling, laughing, and dancing mid-September for some reason. I think it's astrological. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of options available for you, Scorpio. Your head is going to be lifted up again. You know why? Because you get the fortune of your focus. And some of you you just know the tides are going to turn for you. And they are with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun taking you out of September. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo. Okay, but whatever the case is, I see that a lot of unexpected positive things are going to happen. See, we're in the number 10 with the Wheel of Fortune. The 10 represents the end of a cycle. So this energy of unbalance, betrayal, deception, hurt, feeling like I've lost something, staying up at night in your head, all this really strong emotional energy is going to be neutralized by working. Okay? Because you're going to be getting a lot of attention, and it's going to be neutralized by friendships. You might travel. You may come together in groups and laugh. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. This could be a bridal shower. This could be a baby shower. This could be a birthday of someone who you really care about. There's going to be a reunion of some kind, maybe with family and friends, that take place really soon. A lot of different things are going to be. You could have gone to a Labor Day picnic and had a lot of fun. There could be more celebrations lined up in September for you. Okay? Some of you could be ready to celebrate your friend's birthday party. But whatever the case is, towards the end of the month, you're going to be more in a celebratory mood. All right, you're going to come out of this funky energy that you're in, and things are going to take a positive, drastic turn for the better. And you end the month feeling very happy. Da da dee, da da da, da da dee, da da da. You're going to have great clarity where you had darkness. Okay, where there was darkness, right? Where there was darkness, there will be light. And you're going to come out of this hazy place, this emotionally charged place where you don't know what's going on, and everything is turned upside down. So if you had a house issue, all right, maybe you tried to get a home and you couldn't, there will be another opportunity that take place that's going to make you much happy for your family and your friends. If you had something going on in the home, like you needed repairs, you will get those repairs done. Fortune will be on your side with your repairs, and you'll be very happy. If the Four of Wands is coming in as representing an imbalance in a relationship, you and your person are going to take a very positive step towards the good, maybe because of a baby, maybe because of opportunity, maybe because of a move. I really don't know, because the Wheel of Fortune doesn't really tell you how fortune is getting ready to come and change your life. It just tells you that fortune is coming to change your life. Now, at the end of the day, you and your person still wants to stay with each other, Scorpio. I don't know, necessarily what your person is going through right now, but whatever they're going through, you see the Scorpio is in this card, and this person is holding on. They could be holding back, but they're still holding on to the Scorpio. And if you guys haven't talked to each other for a while, you're in their mind, and they're still holding on to you. See what else we have for you, Scorpio. So August may have been a very heavy emotional month in your head. Anxiety, depression, can't get out of the bed, maybe an emotional holocaust, not accepting any offers that came your way, not interested in anything. But I feel you're going to be manifesting new things by the end of the month that's going to make you very happy and very pleased. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Scorpios, for the month of September. Now let us conclude with seeing how your person views you. How your person views you. Hey Scorpios, welcome to the final reading. How your person views you, what everybody's waiting to find out about. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we had the High Priestess. Some of you are getting a divorce, all right? But others of you were getting a divorce, but the divorce got stopped. But the paperwork could have been filed. You guys could have separated and you really thought you were going to go through with it, but you didn't. All right. Others of you took maybe some legal measures against your person. It could have been for child support or to get married. There's some type of legal measures that took place for some of you. All right. Some of you are dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, fire sign. Some of you are walking away from a fire sign, but there's still a lot of sexual passion and chemistry there with the fire sign. Okay, so Scorpio, how does your person view you? They view you as somebody who they cannot get anything past because you're always one step ahead of them, and you have supernatural powers that help you to have psychic insights that keep them on their toes because you're always a step ahead of them. They see you as somebody who is better than them as far as your ability to get information, or as far as your ability to trust your gut and have this instinctive intuition about things that's sharper than anything that they have ever seen. They've never seen anybody that has a gift of discernment or the ability to see right through the bullshit like you. And they brag about that too. They also view you as being extraordinarily beautiful. They love having you by their side. There's something very sexy about you to them. It's something about you that they're very proud of. You could have a job and go to school and doing it on your own. I don't know, but they like, my baby does this, my baby want, my baby blah, blah, blah. It's something like about you that they're really proud of. You could be in the public's eye. Okay, you could have a YouTube station. You could just have a really big Instagram following, Twitter following. You could be just extraordinarily beautiful to them, but they like you inside and out, which is what this 3 of Raphael is talking about. They truly like your subdued personality with the High Priestess here. Okay, when I see the 3 of Cups and how somebody feels about you, they like your personality. They feel like you are a reason to celebrate. They like so many different attributes about you. Remember I told you that in the month of September, people were going to be thinking that you were lovable? Okay, and this is where we are now. This is how this is coming into fruition. It seems like they are viewing your personality or your disposition as something that they aspire to emulate. Like maybe you're kind and you're considerate, maybe you're a good listener. They feel like you're a great friend, like you would make anybody a really great friend, and not just saying, oh well, you're just a friend. You know how many times in life you can love someone that you don't like? Okay, they like you. You know, Jill Scott has a song and she says, I love you, I like you. You know, this person really likes you. They feel like a lot of people like you. Their friends like you. Maybe their family like you. For some of you, they see you as someone who has happy announcements to make regarding children or relationships. They see you as somebody who has happy announcements to make in regards to expansion of some kind. They really have love feelings for you with the king. It's the king. The 8 of Wands, right? Some people call this shooting arrows of love in a direction to someone. So they're going to be shooting arrows of love to you a lot in September. They might be more expressive in regards to how they feel, or they just may be more expressive with spending time with you. Someone could travel to see you, because they genuinely view you as someone who they like being around. They love your intuition and discernment, and they love they love how you provide valuable information. It keeps them at peace because they kind of feel safe with your insight and your discernment with situations. Finally, we have the 2 of Cups in regards to how they view you, Scorpios. And they view you as a kindred spirit. They view you as they view the 2 of you as having 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. And they view you as someone who they don't want to give up on. And the cards are saying, don't give up on those you love. They view you as someone who they don't want to give up on. And even though the energy is stagnant, they still have a very sincere, strong offer. But it's stagnant because of they don't know where you stand. The offer is still there, right? Somebody has an offer. You may not like the offer. You may want the offer to be that of a king instead of a knight, right? But I do feel like there is an offer that's there, and I feel like somebody is really changing and somebody wants to fight for you. So that's how I feel like your person is viewing you, as somebody who they like and love, who they have a very strong connection with. This is Venus and Cancer. You could be dealing with the Cancer. There's a lot of water energy here. They view you as somebody who they want to protect, who's very protective of them. They view you as somebody who they're very sensitive about, since this is Cancerian energy here. Okay, so we're going to finish this reading at Vimeo and at my website. If you want more, I gave you a lot. But if you want more to know, you want to know more about your person and how they feel about you, this is all about you. It's how we're going to take a look. As for one thing, we're going to take a look at is this person coming back? Okay, we're going to take a look at, is this person coming back? We're going to take a look at what they want to say to you that they just can't say, how they really feel. Are they in love? How do they really feel about you? What their next actions are going to be, and advice from the tarot, right? And we'll finish it with the outcome of September. Okay, Scorpios? I hope you enjoyed your reading. Leave me some feedback. Let me know, was it too long? What part did you like more than the other part? Let me just throw you some charms on your way out, Scorpios. All right, letters of someone who will be affected by you this month, or you will affect. We have F, somebody has an F in their name, and J. JF could be two of the initials of somebody who is going to be affecting you this month. It could be professionally, or it could be romantically, or as a friend. Let's see what the charms have for you. Wow. Wow. We have the diamond ring with the key. Wow, you're going to be opening up a new chapter in your life in which it may lead to engagement, either with this person who's changing or with somebody new. Let's find out, okay? All right, Scorpios, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I hope you guys felt the love that I have for you with the effort and time and energy that I put in this video. All right, God bless.